He looks good. Too bad there aren't that many people here to see him.
Yeah, well, Abe didn't have that many friends.
Well, he had you.
Actually, we weren't that close. We were in a firefight one night in Hong Kong, and we made each other a promise. Whoever checked out first, he'd make sure the other one got a real funeral. On home soil.
How'd he die?
Heart attack. Cleaning up after his dog.
Is that who I think it is?
I don't believe it. It's...
One and only Honey Trap.
During the Brezhnev years, she was a one-woman intelligence agency. 10 minutes alone in a room with her, Stalin himself would have spilled everything.
And loved every minute of it.
Okay, Sparky.
Excuse me, Sparky?
Code name.
Oh, Sparky was never your code name.
Well, never officially.
It's good times. Were they close?
Her and Abe were partners off and on.
Why'd she quit?
No one knows. Oh, she was good. She was very good.
And when she was bad.
Was she ever your partner? Sparky? Where's Abe?
Come on, close it up.
Let's move it. CJ, let's go! Get in!
Got Abe. Is that a...
Bazooka!
I just had this waxed.
Just had this cleaned.
Spot this suit.
Let's go!
Was that a car tranquilizer?
Transmitter.
Yeah, it would have been cooler if it was a tranquilizer.
Sure you want to do this here?
Where would you rather I do it, CJ? On the front lawn of the White House?
Oh, no.
Now what's wrong?
They may be tracking us, Margot. Take a look at that.
You know, we wouldn't be in this mess if you'd have gotten the name of the mortuary right.
I already said I was sorry, Margot.
Yes, I know. And yes, you are.
They found the dart. Micah,
Look at that.
I am. I'm feeling envy. Place is clear. Looks like we scared him away.
They got what they wanted.
What?
His teeth. 4 lower molars, to be exact.
Yuck.
One down, 2 to go.
Right on schedule. Within 48 hours, the only man I've ever loathed will be dead.
Lab did a more detailed analysis of Abe's blood. His heart attack was chemically induced. Traces of narcoline. What about his dental records?
Nothing unusual. Some fillings, crowns, little bridge work.
Yeah, if we can trust the records.
What are you up to?
My elbows in old mission archives. I'm checking a back stat against his dental appointments and any Deep Six covert histories.
Tread lightly, will you? Any tampering with Deep Six files will bring on internal investigations, and we don't need them involved.
I am on little cat feet. They will never know I'm here. Looks like we got a bite.
No way to decrypt that.
Ah, ye of little faith. Add a dash of spectromic filtering, a pinch of res enhancement, and... voila.
What is that, Project Tempest?
And that's a name.
Travers.
Probably Leo Travers, retired agent. He was referenced in 3 of Abe's old missions.
And this looks like Miranda.
Miranda. Let's try Project Tempest.
Yeah, go with the Shakespeare angle.
Shakespeare?
In the Tempest, Miranda was Prospero's daughter.
Yeah, well, so much for little cat feet.
Get out of there fast. Sims. Yes, that's right. Excuse me. Sims. Yes. Possibly. Both the White House and the Pentagon want to know what we're doing in the Tempest files. Could you shut that thing? Gotta go. Yes, Mr. President.
What breed of cow pie did you just step in, son?
Pardon me?
I was in the middle of a tux fitting when my entire staff piles in here like it was the last lifeboat on the Titanic. All of them yammering about...
Project Tempest.
Exactly. Now, what is it?
We have no idea, sir. Perhaps someone on your end could answer that.
Well, ain't that a pip? Nobody knows. But that firewall you ran into triggered a national security alarm.
We should probably find out why.
Pronto. And the next time you set off sirens from here to Nome, you better hope to hell I'm not standing here with pins in my backside. You got me?
Sorry, sir. Sorry to have bothered you.
Well, that was exciting.
Who was the retired agent?
What, Leo Travers?
Find him.
Open it. Flyers. CJ.
Yeah?
Stay out of my light!
Dibs on the guy who trashed my suit.
Hurry up, Margot. Someone's coming. Margot, come on. We gotta get out of here.
You 3, get rid of them.
Just the guys I've been looking for.
You okay?
This is where you come up with your brilliant plan.
Well, actually, I think it's your turn this time.
Hey, fellas, can you give me a hand?
Where'd you come from?
Bangkok. It's a long story.
Couldn't stay away, huh?
Hey, Vince Sparky.
Cleaner.
Well, you know me. I always like dirty young men. Hi, Honey Trap.
Max London.
You guys figure out why all the fuss about Leo here?
No, but I'll bet. Yeah, 4 missing molars.
Just like Abe.
Travers the romantic type?
He was, actually. But it's not his. I was at the funeral 2 years ago. The last thing in his coffin was a red rose.
You get around.
I like to say my goodbyes in person.
Well, well, well. Bob Dwyer.
Senator Bob Dwyer.
Casanova of Capitol Hill.
Nice setup, Micah. You've come a long way since photo analysis at Langley.
Thanks, honey. Max, would you mind bringing me up to speed?
One of the grave diggers got away. The 2 we nabbed were running on limited knowledge. So all we know is we need 1 man and 1 woman, and no clue of what they want with dead teeth. We'll have to ask Dwyer and figure out what the connection is.
Yeah, a word of caution. Dwyer heads the oversight committee that approves our budget. He blinks, and we're gone.
It's where the investigation's leading, Micah. You want us to look the other way?
Us?
Well, listen, Honey was there when we needed her.
The question is, where was Honey before that?
Shadowing your agents. I needed to know who the players were so I could pick the right team. That used to be standard procedure when one came in from the cold.
Yeah, it still is, and we're very grateful, but you retired and never gave an official reason.
Officially, the beat changed and I couldn't dance to it.
Well, the point is, you're just not cleared for duty.
Yeah, but let's take into account the fact that she has peculiar skills that I think would be uniquely valuable in this instance.
And those skills would be what exactly?
Micah, Abe and Leo were friends of mine.
I'm sorry, honey, but this is where you get off. Excuse me.
Don't bother. Once he shuts the door, he's a human deadbolt.
Really?
Really.
Well, you never seen Honey pick a lock.
Time me.
You like her.
Yeah, professional admiration. Observe.
Oh, come on. This sex kitten stuff doesn't cut it anymore. It's like watching a biplane take on a stealth.
I know.
What is Micah doing?
Oh, going down in flames.
Let's roll.
22 seconds.
Faster than Leningrad.
You weren't speaking Russian.
Good afternoon, Senator.
Come in, come in. Oh, what a pleasure, Miss London. Up until now, you've just been an item I've approved in a budget. And Mr. Cash and Miss Trapp, our old amigos. Nice to have you back in the mix again, honey.
Thank you.
Senator, Miss Crawford's on the line.
Oh, Carly, would you apologize for me? I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel dinner. This speech is giving me the fits. I've got to tell 1,000 scientists where the government stands on new technology. I just figured out Velcro.
Senator, we were hoping you could help us. We're investigating a link between 2 deceased agents, Abe Long and Leo. What? Leo Travers, you remember him?
Yes, yes, of course. Travers and Long, yeah. They were both retired, right?
Right. What we're interested in is any link between them and a project called Tempest.
Tempest, yeah. Yeah, laser communications. I think it was an early attempt to transmit voices over light. Now, in theory, it should have worked, but
But
Oh, total bust. Millions down the drain, and that was years ago. I can't imagine what that would have to do with 2 dead operatives.
Well, you seem pretty up on it for a guy who just figured out Velcro.
Did I do something to get on your bad side, Miss London?
No, sir, just curious.
Why don't you try and be a little more specific, and I'll try and be a little more helpful.
Okay. We found this in Agent Travers' coffin.
I've never seen that before in my life. It's not a bad angle. Missed my bald spot. Well, if you have no more questions, I have to get back to my speech.
Thank you for your time, sir.
it could have gone better.
He's lying.
Obviously, but a lighter touch might have gotten us a little further.
Not my style.
Yet.
Okay, CJ. We need just one more crystal to complete the Tempest.
Look, Margot, I didn't know that this was going to get so messy. I didn't know that so many people...
My locket. Oh, it must have come off in the grave.
Good,
What?
good. I didn't like you wearing that guy's picture around your neck.
There's a point here. I'm missing it.
I just didn't like it.
Really? Well, do you like the fact that it's probably in the hands of government agents? And they're now using it to link us to Dwyer, and from there it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to your first prison shower? Is that what you don't like, CJ?
I just wish that you could get over all this stuff from the past so that we can, you know, you and me, like we talked about.
You know what I have to do.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just didn't think that so many people were going to get hurt.
Well, a lot of these people hurt me. I told you about that. Remember?
Yeah,
And you said you'd help.
I know, and I will. I just worry about you so much, Margot.
Don't you worry about me, CJ. I'm going to get everything I want.
You want me to what?
We want you to run a Twitch.
Run a what?
It's a kind of seduction.
You want me to seduce Senator Dwyer?
No, just get him out of his office long enough for us to boost his files.
Hey, you're the expert.
He's not interested in me.
He's interested in me? What?
He is?
Very.
I'm sorry, based on what? His hostile glances or the drip-dry sarcasm?
Exactly.
Guy's a classic BD-14.
BD-14.
Likes it rough.
Likes it sassy.
Likes it now.
You just have to lead. Don't let him catch you. Think of it as tightly controlled foreplay.
Honey, my idea of foreplay is cocking my Herlick.
And we're just adding to your arsenal. Here. Lauren, you be the skin, I'll be the stroke.
Skin stroke? What is this?
Shake and take her standard Twitch.
Twitch, lure and drop variation.
Got it.
You guys are kidding, right?
Hello, Senator.
Hi. Come in.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you. It's just, I feel a little weird about this afternoon.
No, don't.
It's just, sometimes I get a little over...
You're just doing your job.
I know, but there's really no excuse for bad manners.
Personally, I'm a fan of bad manners. Can I get you a drink?
I'd love one. You know what I'd really love?
What's that?
Okay, Max, you step in.
Excuse me.
You got him to offer you a drink, and now you want to get him out of his office, so you say.
Let's get out of here.
Delivery could be smoother, but it's the right idea.
Where'd you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. We need a drink, so maybe, a bar.
Okay, let's try that one again. Lauren?
Where'd you have in mind?
How about someplace less crowded? With a fire.
Well, we could torch my desk.
Well, you know, it is a very nice desk, so. It's early. Maybe we should start at a bar and end up somewhere else. Does this crap really work?
You'd be surprised. The trick is, when you're the stroke, you let the skin do all the work. You just steer him where you want to go.
Relax, you're gonna be great.
You can do this?
I've done it.
A lot.
Enough.
Anybody I know?
Well, you might have seen her address the United Nations once or twice.
He's good. One of my best students. All right, let's start from the top.
Hello, Senator.
Miss London.
I just came by to apologize.
You were a little rude, young lady.
I wasn't. Acting like myself today.
Apology accepted. Was there anything else?
Why? What makes you think that?
Oh, your dress makes me think that. Is it silk?
I'll tell you what. If you're good, I'll let you read the label.
I'll get you a drink.
You'll get me more than one. But not here. An office is for business, not for pleasure.
Well, that depends on your definition of pleasure.
Well, my definition includes a fireplace, Merlot, Sinatra, and breakfast.
You have style, Miss London.
I know.
She's got potential.
She's also got a knife in her garter. All right, let's see what Dick knows.
Not it. Project Tempest was mentioned. His eyes looked there first. Probably because he wanted a drink, and then his eyes looked low.
Floor safe.
Something higher. Read about... What do we got here? Oh, Zerban Henry.
Oh, these are tough.
Not for me. Give me your hand. You're gonna feel a twinge. Let me know when it vibrates.
So why'd you quit? I looked up one morning and you were a forwarding address.
Saw the handwriting on the wall. Not much use for my talents when there's panchromatic imagers with geodetic referencing capable of telling you with or without infrared tracings what kind of underwear you wore last week. It's all very sexy. Just not my kind of sexy.
Ooh, twinge. You know what? I think you underestimate the number of things you're good at. I think you always did.
Thanks, Sparky.
All right, let's see what this is all about.
Do you really think this thing can work with a prototype crystal?
We'll see.
Honey, where did you learn to do this?
Twitched a few atom splitters in my day. Be surprised what you pick up.
Uh-oh.
How'd it go?
Deliciously well, thank you. First, he groped me in his limo. Then he pinned me in a booth in the back of Sardo's bar. And in the alley, he decided that jungle love was in the air.
And then?
I broke his arm and put him in a carotid hold. So, how was your evening?
Well, can't compare to yours, but we got the Project Tempest plans out of Dwyer's safe.
Great. How does it work?
Have no idea. Ready when you are.
Spy Game will return in a moment here on ABC.
It's amazing. It's an absolute light vacuum that could destroy...
Everything, if you leave it on long enough.
Well, we know one thing for sure. Senator Dwyer is a liar.
Which makes him a suspect.
Max, what are you doing?
When Lorne and Honey boosted the senator's safe, they got all of his NSA access codes.
Uh-huh.
So I'm using them to break into his top secret NSA files.
Right.
And I'm cross-referencing them with Project Tempest.
Max, haven't we already established that that is a bad thing to type into a computer?
Micah, I'm a spy, and I'm being really sneaky this time. Okay. Shoots and scores. Check it out, Margot DeSalle.
Who?
The woman who invented Tempest. 1987. Dwyer was head of the Senate Armed Services Secret Weapons Division, and Margot DeSalle was his girl genius, designer of Project Tempest, a tri-crystalline light vortex designed for maximum destruction. But the project was mothballed after a catastrophic test run in which the lives of 3 engineers were lost.
Dwyer must have pulled every string in his fist to bury that one.
Yeah, no wonder he was so nervous when we asked him about it.
It's more than that. It's her.
What do you mean?
Look at the way his hands are on her waist. The way she's looking up at him. They weren't just lab buddies.
Well, if that's the case, there'd be no love lost. I mean, she was stripped of her clearance, her credentials. She ended up broke.
Cut her loose and fed her to the wolves.
Here we go. The FBI security report on their movements during the week of the test.
Well, they certainly engaged in quite a bit of movement.
His car, her car.
The basement of the Washington Monument. Didn't even know they had a basement.
Well, this is all extremely entertaining, but what does it have to do with those dead agents and their missing teeth?
All right. The project went south. Margot was sacrificed. But Dwyer didn't want to give it all up.
I'm not following.
He's a politician. And politicians love power. And those crystals make the atomic bomb look like a sparkler. That's the kind of power you don't just throw back. You hold on to it. And you figure that maybe someday you'll get to use it. In the meantime, you get your buddies at NSA to help you hide it.
In the teeth of 3 agents.
That makes sense. At Langley, it's how we used to smuggle microchips behind the Iron Curtain.
Yeah, the key difference being, we knew what we had in our molars.
Both Leo and Abe were in for exams that week, so Dwyer must have put them out and inserted the crystals. We just have to find the 3rd man.
God, I hope it's not the FBI. Sims? It's the FBI. They've got a message for you.
Me? I haven't been near the computers all week.
Yeah, someone sent it to them. Care of your license plate. Yeah, go.
My name isn't important. I know you're looking for the person at the funeral home in the cemetery. Her name is Margot DeSalle, and I love her, but you gotta stop her. Meet me at the abandoned warehouse where we left that dead guy. 6 a.m. Just please don't hurt her.
Well, this all looks like it's going to tie up very nicely.
All right. I'll go see if our guy's around.
You don't like me much, do you?
You worry about that a lot? People not liking you?
No, just you.
Me, why?
I think I kind of envy you.
You're kidding.
That surprises you.
Well, yeah.
You're good at this job. Good in a way I never was. You could be the best. If you figure out your secret.
What secret?
Come on, every woman's got a secret, especially the ones in our line of work.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Why'd you get into this game? Don't like to talk about it, right? Keep it to yourself, maybe even from yourself? You got into this game because you didn't like what you were. So you became somebody new, and you like that person. I know. I did the same thing.
Do you like who you became?
If I said yes, would you think less of me?
No.
A liar.
Okay. Maybe.
We're not that different, you know. You're a product of your time, I'm a product of mine. We both get the job done. And that's the one thing that stays the same. The job.
Senator Dwyer, what happened to your arm?
Where's Max London?
Agent London is on assignment. This is regarding...
Is London in communication?
And you are...
Looking for Agent London. Is she or is she not in communication?
Well, first, could you tell me, is this professional or personal?
All you need to know, mister, is what I tell you. And what I'm telling you is that you are to tell me what I want to know. Now.
Somebody's been watching a little too much Dragnet. Micah Sims, director of Echo. I'm fairly certain you and I haven't met, so I'm equally certain that if you don't get your hands off that computer, you'll be shot.
London's in communications. I'm getting a fix on her now.
Get your hands off.
Or...
Sims, you're making this much too difficult.
You've come into my agency looking for the secured location of my assets.
your assets are mine.
Dwyer, who is this clown?
Every spy's worst nightmare.
IFU.
We're clear, and there's our boy.
Hello?
I'll bring him in.
Why don't I lure and drop? See if he's armed.
Be my guest. She's checking any place for a gun. She is good.
You have a lot in common, you know that?
You're kidding.
No. Well, you have interesting first names, for one.
Well, Max is short for Maxine, so what's Honey short for? Honey Bunny?
No, it's not a real name.
Oh, what is it, Bertha? Agatha?
No, it's
It's Gertrude, isn't it?
Miranda.
As in Prospero's daughter.
She's the third man.
Honey, it's a trap! Get out of there, honey, it's a trap!
Say goodbye, honey.
Blow this thing!
No problem.
Hendricks, IFU, investigative federal unit. You're under arrest.
Look, we got a kidnapping on the other side of that door.
And you've got a problem on this side of the door,
You
mister.
got a problem, all right. Your little organization assaulted me, broke into my office, and stole top-secret documents.
Dwyer, listen to me.
Keep her back.
Senator, it's Margot DeSalle.
I have no knowledge of whom you're talking. However, I do have knowledge that you violated the domestic charter on illegal operations. In plain English, I dropped a dime on you. And your little kung fu tart. And I brought in the guys that spy on spies.
You're shut down, pending a complete internal investigation. Hands on head.
Dwyer, she has the Tempest. It works, and she's gonna use it.
Told you before, I have no knowledge of whom or what you are speaking. Let's go, Jack. Late for my speech, Washington Monument.
Hey, guys.
We gotta get out of here.
Don't you mean we shouldn't be here in the first place?
Look, we'll deal with Dwyer later. First, we have to find Honey and stop Margot. Oh, my God.
What?
Dwyer's giving a speech today on government and new technology to a bunch of scientists.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, it's at the Washington Monument. Remember, he told his driver.
So he's talking to a bunch of scientists at the Washington... Oh. The Washington Monument.
Yeah, last place he and Margot.
We gotta get out of here.
Why are we stopped? I've got a speech to make.
Your speech is canceled, Senator.
That's my favorite tooth.
I don't like doing this, Miss Trapp, especially to another woman. Maybe that's why I can't quite get around to killing you.
Margot, it's time for girl talk. I know what you're going through. You meet a guy and it's like you've known him your whole life, and suddenly he's whispering everything you want to hear, and you're young, so you think it's love. But very soon you realize that's got nothing to do with it, at least not to him. And when he leaves, he takes everything. And you feel like an idiot. You want to strike back. But Margot, you get over it.
That's what I'm doing, honey. Getting over it.
Okay, so maybe we have different definitions of getting over it. Mine doesn't involve dropping national monuments. Hi, Bob.
Hello, Robert.
Margot?
You probably haven't said my name in 10 years, have you?
What are you doing?
This should give you a clue.
Oh, my God, are you really gonna...
Yes.
Margot, please.
Shut up. CJ, lock him in.
If you turn that thing on and leave it on long enough, what's going to shut it off?
Nothing. It's designed to grow and consume matter indefinitely.
Margot, aren't you and CJ here part of indefinitely?
How you doing?
I can't make it.
What?
We're not getting out of here.
Max, we gotta get out of here.
I broke my pick.
You did what?
I can't do it.
All right, Max, listen to me. You know what you gotta do. Talk to him.
Talk to them.
You know, talk to them.
I can't. Not like that.
Yes, you can. Max, do it for Honey.
Oh, boys.
Is she gonna try and sweet talk him?
She'll do it.
Not in a million years.
What did you say to them?
Sorry about the cuffs. Let me loosen them for you.
Thank you.
I'll call the president. Tell him to evacuate the monument.
Thanks for the grenades.
Bye, guys.
You got a plan to stop this thing?
Plan's kind of strong. Hunch would be more like it. It's an absolute vacuum that feeds on any kind of matter or energy. The more it consumes, the more it wants. The only way to stop this thing is to choke it to death. Well, it's still there. So far, so good.
Remember this place, Robert? With the Washington Monument scraping the sky above our heads? Remember what we used to do down here?
Margot, that thing killed 3 scientists.
And you killed us.
Men were dead. My career was on the line.
You dumped the project, you dumped me, you had me blacklisted. I couldn't get a job anywhere. All you cared about was your career, your reputation, your future. You broke my heart. And the only reason I didn't kill myself is because I swore that someday I'd kill you. Well, Bob, welcome to someday. Marco, wait, well, hold on. Don't you see what you have here? CJ loves you. You're gonna throw that away for him? Oh, come on, Marco, you're smarter than that.
Margot, she's absolutely right. That fine young man is everything you could possibly want. Now, I know the two of you could be very, very happy together. And then as time goes by, you'll forget about me just the same way that I forgot about...
Thanks, Bob. Try and forget about this.
Margot! Margot!
Shoot them, CJ!
Love is strange.
Oh, strange doesn't even come close.
Never boring.
You were great out there today, honey. You should re-enlist.
Just did?
Dwyer's attempt to hide a top-secret weapons program could just be the tip of the iceberg. There's no telling how many other lawmakers have these kinds of skeletons in their closets, or how they might be compromised.
You're going after Congress.
Yep. I'll be twitching the entire legislative branch.
Go get him, honey.
That I will, Sparky.
Hey. Let me know if you need a hand.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'll be calling.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, my God.
Cool. Very cool.
Next Saturday, come play an all-new spy game.
In a one-on-one fight, there's no one in the world that I would fear more than you.
Really?
The most trusted spy
The president will be dead by tomorrow.
has become the country's deadliest enemy.
Terminate target, soldier.
Yes, sir.
She's my friend.
It's partner against partner on an all-new spy game. ABC next Saturday.
The summer's biggest movie event is about to strike. Catch a sneak preview of Disney's Hercules.
I happen to be a hero.
ABC 1 week from Friday.
Hello, I'm Tanya Allen. Coming up next on the late edition, a central Pennsylvania man fights for his life after a motorcycle crash. And are the Hershey Bears celebrating tonight? We'll have that answer and more next on News Center.